Hey viewers, today we are going to talk about coral reefs. So, as you all know, we have the longest coral reefs in Australia, but what it has been said that since last decades, like from 1960 to 2024, the temperature has been increased. Maybe it could be anthropogenic or a natural one, but the temperature has been increased, and due to that we are getting many changes in the coral reef structure. So now let's talk about what is coral reef. So in the ocean we get a many species, and in that you will also get a like a coral. So what is coral is an animal, and that animal is called polyps. So these polyps connect to one another and make colony over 100 to 1000 years. They take time and join to another colony, and this is called a coral reefs. And it could be a very long one, a thousands of miles long, as we are having in the Australia longest coral reef in the world in Australia, that is Great Barrier Reef. So but we are seeing the problem for the corals, that we are getting many problems. So now this coral reefs has a mutualistic relationship with the algae that is called zooxanthellae. Zooxanthellae and coral reef support each other. Like, okay, this zooxanthellae helps in the process of photosynthesis and provides coral, like, organic product called carbon dioxide to the corals, and coral supports the necessary condition for the photosynthesis for zooxanthellae. So they support each other. But what we are seeing that as the changes are as the climate change are increasing, so their relationship is breaking down, that in a long stressed condition this coral expel or rejects the zooxanthellae, and making them turn into white. So this is called a coral bleaching. And if the things are happening like this, we will lose our the important coral reefs that is supporting many biodiversity in ocean. Like, it just take 1% of sea floor and support 25% biodiversity in the ocean. And it also helps in, like, providing economy. Like, many people depend on this coral reefs for food and income. Like, tourists come from all over the world to see the corals, so it also helps in economy of that country where the coral reefs are situated. And it also helps in reducing, like, when a natural disaster, the calamities, like in ocean we have tsunamis, storms, cyclones, so their energy are absorbed by these corals and helps in reducing that climate at a great level. And it also saves the human property from being damaging by these storms. So they just absorb 97% of the waves energy. And other thing, what you could say, that these corals helps a lot. Okay, it just provides a habitat for all the animals that is living in the ocean. So we have many, a benefit of these corals. But what we are seeing, many changes in temperatures, as I've told you in the starting of the video, whether it could be anthropogenic or natural one. But we are getting the changes in the corals. that is a very important thing to all the species that is living in the ocean. And when we talk about in India, we get the coral reefs, like you will get like Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Mannar, and then Palk Strait or Palk Bay, then coast of Kerala or Goa coast, and Lakshadweep Island, Andaman and Nicobar Island. We are getting the coral reefs in these areas. So it is really, man, helping in reducing the natural disaster in the coastal areas. So a proper step should be taken to stop what is happening with the corals. We have to see the changes, okay, that what we are doing, we have to find a solution also, because we all know the temperature is increasing day by day, and we make many, and we also see sometime in the news that they work for climate, big countries work for climate change, but definitely the steps should be taken to stop this activity, so that our corals could not be harmed. So I think I have covered it, mostly not in a detailed way, but a short summary. I think you got it about corals, what the corals are facing. Okay, we talked about benefits, problems, and other things. So I think I should now stop this video. So for today's lesson, thank you so much, guys.